Welcome back to Commander with the Guardian Project. I'm Andy.
And I'm Mike, and we are the Guardian Project Podcast. We are a podcast that talks about all things Magic the Gathering, but mostly Commander. And you can check us out anywhere you listen to podcasts currently. This week we released episode 85, where we talked about tribal stuff.
85. We did talk all things tribal, which was very, very fun. And if you like our content and you would like to check it out some more, you can find links to our show in the show notes below. Make sure to like and subscribe and follow, or head to our website, guardianprojectpodcast.com, to listen to our podcast. You can find us anywhere where podcasts are found. We have some really fun guests tonight, some real professionals. Chris and Max, welcome to our stream this evening.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Good to get to play with you guys again.
I know. So, Chris, this is your first time on our stream, and we streamed with you for the Commander Family Reunion weekend. Like, when was that? Was that in the summer? Was that August?
It was July or August,
right.
I think.
That's not August. Sounds right.
All right. Oh my God. And there's no footage of that because the footage got lost. So now we're going to play some games and prove that we know you and we play games with you.
Awesome.
So Chris, tell everybody who you are and where they can find your content.
Yeah, I'm Chris. I stream with my co-host Clay and occasionally a couple of other people over at twitch.tv/CNC Power Hour. We've shifted to doing a lot of remote commander, but in better times we'll do like limited leagues, like sealed leagues, and just wacky formats and things like that. So we've been doing that for a few years, and Clay is mostly the one that you're probably familiar with. They come up. They played on the Guardian Project.
Yeah.
Stream.
I think they've been here 2 or 3 times. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's every Wednesday and Sunday. And if you go and check out yesterday's VOD, you'll see a very familiar face there.
You will see a familiar face that won a game by misplaying big time. So
woohoo, those are the best wins.
It was.
Yeah, you still count those.
It was only until it wasn't until after the game we realized that I had forgotten to exile a creature that I later brought back. So,
oh no.
Oopsie doopsie.
Still counts.
Still counts. And Max, welcome back to our show. Max, tell everyone who you are and where they can find you.
Hey everyone, I'm Max from Commander Central. We're a Commander-focused podcast hitting all podcasting platforms every Monday morning.
What was your most recent episode on? You were talking Huatuo was the most recent one that I just listened to. I'm painting my kitchen this weekend.
Yep, that was a deck tech.
That was a deck tech episode I just listened to.
Mondays, I think, was our Kaldheim set top 5 cards from Kaldheim we all like.
Nice. Well, I'm glad you're both on our show this week. We did roll to see who was going to go first, and I'm the lucky winner. So, I'm gonna kick us off. I'm gonna draw for turn.
Oh, what are
you playing, Andy?
Oh crap! I'm not going to draw for turn. We should probably tell people what we're playing. Good call. I'm playing Gor Muldrak, Amphinologist. This is the first time that I'm playing this on our stream. Gor Muldrak says, you and permanents you control have protection from salamanders, and at the beginning of your end step, each player with the fewest creatures makes a 4/3 salamander warrior token. So I am going to try to give everyone tokens that don't hit me, and then make lots of tokens myself, and then turn your creatures into salamanders, because I'm playing with Steve Irwin. So I'm very excited to play this deck tonight. Chris, what are you playing tonight?
So I am playing an Omnath Locus of Mana deck. I had this the Commander Green collection just sort of sitting on my desk, and I was like, all right, let's just put all the cards in a deck and see how it goes. There's no Triumph of the Hordes. There's no instant speed trample. If you're going to see me, or if you're going to die, you're going to see it coming. And that's a little different from how I normally play. I normally play decks that sort of live or die based off of the top card. So it's interesting. This is only my second game with it though, so we'll see if I end up changing it too much.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Mono green, good stuff. It's always
Mono green, big stuff. I've seen what that deck can do.
Yeah, that's true.
In coil.
All right, and
Awesome.
yeah, and I'm going to be playing a deck that if you watch the stream, you've probably seen a few times. This is my Illuna Apex of Wishes deck. This is not really a mutate deck. The only mutate creature in here is actually Illuna. This deck is basically a polymorph deck, just trying to cheat out expensive permanents that synergize well with each other, with a sub-theme of tokens. So I've already pre-prepared some tokens, and we'll see how many of them I get to play today.
It's like you think you're going to make all those creature tokens or something.
I'm going to make at least one of them.
At least one. And Max.
I have brought Dragonlord Dromoka tonight. I need some redemption from the last time I was on your stream where I got mana hosed with it. So
Yeah.
that's not going to happen tonight, and I hopefully will be able to win a game with it.
Last time, how many turns was it? It was like, were you at 3 lands?
I don't
Were you
want to
stuck at
admit
3?
that. We're on the internet, Andy. I don't want to admit that right now.
We don't. No one knows. No one knows. It didn't
No,
happen.
too many. It was too many.
Didn't happen. Okay. Now that we've officially gone over our decks, I'll go ahead and get us started. See, we changed up our intros. I was not prepared for that. Draw for turn. I'm going to play Hinterland Harbor, and I'm going to pass.
Alrighty, let's draw here. Okay, I'm gonna play this forest, and then I will pass.
I will draw. I'm going to play a Misty Rainforest and pass.
I will draw, and I will play a Wooded Bastion and pass.
All right, draw for turn. I am
I'm
going
gonna
to
crack this
play.
to save time.
Sure. I'm going to play an island, then I'm going to pay 2 for a Simic Signet, and I'm going to pass the turn.
Alrighty, let's draw here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play this Myriad Landscape tapped, and then I will just pass.
All right, with my Misty Rainforest fetch, I grabbed a Ketria Triome.
It's a Triome.
And I'm just dropping cards everywhere.
I was about to, so I can never remember which Triome does what, and I was about to ask you which one it does, and I looked at your color identity. I was like,
Yeah, I
oh,
can only play one.
It's the Teamer Triome.
yeah, right.
Well, I was wondering if we were going to change those up, change up those names. Because we got 2 names now, right? Ketria?
Yeah.
Oh, true.
So,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I think the Collins had so much like identity tied to the clan names.
Yeah.
That it's going to be really hard to shake that, especially because like Ketria doesn't mean anything to me, like
Right.
other
Right.
than it being a place.
Now that the Ravnica
Ikoria.
is not in standard either, people still call it Golgari elves and not just black-green elves.
Mhm.
It's hard to shake that.
It is. I'm going
Right.
to pass the turn after playing a forest, by the way.
Awesome. I'll draw. I will play a forest. I'll tap 2 for a Sylvan Library.
Nice.
All right.
And I'll pass the turn.
Untap. I am going
Hey.
to draw for turn.
I want to say hey to everybody in chat right now.
Yes.
Yes. Hi, everybody.
I'm going to play a Blast Zone
Nice.
and I'm gonna have 1 counter on it, and then I'm going to pay 3. I'm gonna play Gor Muldrak, and then I'm gonna go to my end step, and each player with the least amount of creatures, which is everyone but me, is going to make a 4/3 Salamander Warrior.
All right. Sal return.
The return of Sal. Actually, wait, I don't pass yet. Hold on. You are going to get them.
Oh no.
You are going to get them.
Oh, okay.
I drew a Mystic Remora. So I'm going to play a Mystic
Oh.
Remora.
Okay. All right. So let's untap here. Draw turn. I think I'm just gonna play this forest, and I'm gonna go ahead and crack this Myriad Landscape. And I'm just gonna pass. I'm gonna keep my.
Call
Keep
Time
Sal
came
alive.
out today for those playing Arena. Anybody get any good games in chat? Anyone looking forward to playing some Call Time cards when it comes out? What, next week? I can't believe it's already next week.
Yeah.
I know.
I haven't started my
I haven't.
deck review yet. I probably should do that.
We're playing Island
Yeah.
and pass.
It's Sylvan Library time. I will keep 2 of the 3. So I'll lose 4 life. I'll play a Sun Petal Grove.
Always take the 4 life.
Always. Tap 2 for Atoma Legends,
Ooh, Tome
which
of
comes in with a counter on it.
All right.
And I will pass turn.
All right, untap. I will pay 1 for this Mystic Remora cumulative upkeep. Then I will draw for turn.
Oh, you get to draw off my Toma Legends too. I didn't pay for that.
Oh, I will draw for that Tome of Legends. All right, I am going to play a Wooded Foothills. And then I'm going to play... Oh, bummer. All right, Dana. We'll see you in a bit. Dana's hanging out in chat tonight. I am going to play a card that I've never played before.
Ooh.
On
Ever or
stream.
in the
On stream.
Dark
On stream.
Magician.
Okay.
On stream. Never played this card before on stream. I am going to...
I hope it's something super generic like Ristic Study or something. It's just a cool tidbit.
It's not. It's not.
Commander Sphere.
I'm going to play a Curse of Verbosity.
Oh, nice.
And I am going to
Oh wow.
play this one. So this is whenever enchanted player is attacked, I draw a card. Each person attacking that player also does the same. I am going to play this on... I'm going to play it on Coil.
Ooh.
So
I was
Coil,
gonna say if I don't move, Andy won't notice me.
you can't see me. If I don't move, you can't see me.
Right.
Chat saying if you don't kill Max first, you're going to regret
Yeah.
it.
I don't like that move. Take that back.
And then I am going to go to combat, and I'm going to swing at Coil for 3.
Yeah, I can't block. So
And I'm going to
I
draw a
will-
card.
Yeah.
And then
Take
I'm
3
going...
damage.
3.
I'm going to crack this Wooded Foothills. And I'm going to get a... the Simic land. Breeding Pool. And I'm going to have it come in untapped. So I will lose 3 life. And then I'm going to go to my end step, and we all have 1 creature, so we will all make a 4/3 Salamander.
Sweet.
Chat.
Salamander Warrior.
Salamander Warrior. I liked when I was playing last night on Chris and Clay's stream with CNC Power Hour that Clay just had one token and just drew an extra salamander on it to represent how many there were.
That's awesome.
Right.
Sal Jr.
Sal Jr. And then
Sal Jr.
Yep, and I'm all set now.
Okay. All right. I figured since that was your end step. I'm
Yes,
good to
that was
go.
my end step. Yeah, I'm good.
All right. I think we're just gonna continue to hold back and ramp here. I don't need to hold up anything instant speed, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play this Blighted Woodland, tap and sack it, and put 2 more forests onto the battlefield. And I will pass the turn.
Nice.
I will draw for turn. I'm gonna play this mountain as my land for turn.
mountain.
Good old mountain. I think I'm just gonna pass after that. Yeah, I'll pass.
Your end step, I'm going to draw with the Tome of Legends. Oh, I knew that was there. Untap. Open library time. Let's keep all three.
Yeah, Max chat's asking if this deck takes a backseat to Brago.
No, not Brago is for special occasions.
Special occasions, black tie
And-
events.
Black tie events, like I have to wear pants to play Brago. And,
Okay.
Right. Right
I'm
now,
gonna
it's
play
only
a
waist up.
Plains.
Waist up for the cameras.
Yep, waist up. Twitch gets angry at me if I show up without pants on.
True. Been there.
You've gotten Twitch
I-
angry at you personally for not having
I-
pants on.
Yes.
I signed some documents. That's all I can really say.
Hey Lenny, Johnny's Gay Primates in chat.
What up, Lenny?
Lenny.
I think I'm going to be a nice person for being invited onto this stream.
We like that.
I'm going to cast a Peer's Whim. I can't pay for it, so you do get to draw a card there,
Yes.
Andy.
Yes, thank you.
Andy and Chris are my foes,
Okay.
and Coil can be my friend.
What does Pierce Whim do now?
You either sacrifice an artifact or an enchantment.
I'll
And
say
if
the
you're my
friend part
foe-
is
In the front part, it says, go get any land and put it in the battlefield tapped.
Mhm.
all right. I'm going to sack this Mystic Remora. It did its work. It did its work.
That's what I was hoping you were going to sack.
Yeah,
to
it's
be
good.
honest.
It's out of here.
I'm gonna sack this whole lot of nothing.
See, I figured you wouldn't be that upset about it.
No, I'm okay with it. Yeah, I mean, if you gave me friend, I would have gotten the dumbest land.
Which one?
That Andy saw yesterday.
Oh, okay.
But maybe we'll get to see it later.
I went and got Hall the Bandit Lord.
Ooh.
I don't know right now.
Would you like to grab
wasn't-
one Urza land?
Choice
I don't
paralysis. there,
play
Coil?
them here, unfortunately. I'm gonna grab Sanctum of Eternity as my land.
All right.
It's the one I can pay 2 into and tap it to return a commander card I control to its owner's hand.
Nice. That is all I'm going to do, so I'll pass the turn.
Okay. I will untap and I will draw
I need
for
to
turn.
discard. I will discard a Plains.
I'm going to play a Forbidden Orchard.
Nice.
And I'm
Good tech.
going to tap this Blast Zone to play a Soul Ring. And then I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you so much for the follow, Fluid13700. I'm going to play a Seedborn Muse.
They're
That's a
my
problem.
bestest friends.
What'd you say? Oh, your bestest friend.
Said he. Yeah.
And then I am going to move to combat. And I'm going to swing this Salamander Warrior at Coil.
No blocks.
I'm going to draw a card. And then I am going to move to my end step. And who has the least amount of creatures? All of you are
I
tied
do.
still.
All of us again. Yeah.
All of you again.
There.
And then, yeah, that's that.
Awesome.
Salamanders. To be honest, I didn't know if this deck was real until some folks in our Discord were playing it, and then I had so much fun playing against it, I had to build my own version.
Sal the Third.
Sail the Return of
Return of the King.
Nope.
It's one of the best ones.
What are you gonna call Sail? That's the Hobbit, though.
It's
Just
definitely in my top 3.
Sail of the
It's
Hobbit.
for sure.
Salvo
Top 3 Lord of the
Baggins.
Rings
Salvo
movies.
Baggins.
Salvo Baggins.
Sail for a New Hope. Oh, you
Yeah.
untapped. I'm untapping my permanents.
Yeah, we're yeah, Andy, you're just the nicest. We're gonna play this Nissa who shakes the world.
Hey, I
Ruh-roh.
saw that last night too.
You sure did. So I'm still in like production mode from yesterday.
Uh-huh.
So every card that gets onto the field immediately gets a click from me, even if I know what it does.
Oh, you know, we don't have that yet. It's something that we're thinking about
know.
adding. It's just not in our layout right now. We hope everyone understands what
Right,
these cards
right.
do. So sometimes we just explain what they do.
Yeah, no, that's fair. So Nissa adds an additional green anytime I tap a forest, and so +1, I get to put a 3/1/1 counters on a land I control, untap it, and it becomes a 0/0 elemental creature with vigilance and haste. I'm sorry, vigilance and and haste, and it's still a land. Yeah, there's a lot of text on this card. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pay 4. And use 3 of that to cast Omnath. And so Omnath. Oh no, I shouldn't have moved everything that way. I need to move everything this way because I have a system.
You do have a system for tracking your.
I'm gonna start my Omnath mana. Yeah, let me get this going. No, I don't want to install an iOS update. Thank you. All right. Like, currently have 1 green mana floating.
Oh, wow.
Which means
Okay.
Omnath is a 2/2. So,
Chris's green.
they don't feel right
Abba
attacking
die.
anybody. So I'm just I'm just gonna pass and untap with Mike here.
At your
Well, at the end of my turn, I'm gonna tap my.
yes, and
of course.
I am going to also tap 2. And I'm gonna put a charge counter on Blast Zone.
You're gonna keep ticking it up to 5, aren't you? That's okay. I respect that.
That's all I'm tapping.
All right.
Untap.
Then I will untap and draw for turn.
So Lenny in chat is doing polls on Twitter to Johnny's Gay Primate on Twitter to keep some of their commander decks alive. And right now it's between an Urza Gumball deck and a Traxa. So if you have not voted, go vote for the one you want to stay.
Nice.
I love that Urza Gumball deck.
I do too.
Me too.
I'm gonna tap 1
And
red.
that's at,
and
Chris, why did
Sorry.
you untap? I'm just curious. Am I missing something on your field?
Seedborn Muse? Is it? Oh, I'm sorry. It's not everybody.
only-
It's just me. It's
that's-
it's,
yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, dang, that card got really good really quick.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
try
no,
to
you're good.
cast a Blasphemous Act.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, our stuff's getting blowed up.
Bye, Lizard.
nothing I can do about it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thanks for
Just
being my
creatures,
friend.
right? So goodbye,
Just
lands.
13 damage. So if you have anything that survives damage,
Rip. Goodbye, Sal's.
Goodbye, Sale.
I'm gonna play a mountain as my land for turn, and then tap 5 to cast a Xyrus, the Riding Storm,
Ooh.
Yeah.
and then I will pass the turn.
I will untap. Sylvan Library shenanigans. Oh, I want all these.
Oh, so
What is Xyrus's
Xyrus will
CMC?
trigger, 5.
Okay.
So Xyrus will trigger since you're drawing more than 1 card, drawing 3 cards technically with
Ye-
Sylvan Library.
Mm-hmm.
So I will get 2 snakes.
Well, hold on.
So before Alex draws, or Max draws, sorry.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I'll tap it this way. That I cannot have happen. I'm going to reality shift the Xyrus. You will manifest the
that's-
top card. You exile it and manifest the top card of your library.
Okay.
I like getting hit by a Cyrus, and then the turn immediately after I go, I wish I had not gotten hit by that Cyrus.
That's usually what happens. Yeah.
I'm only taking one card.
What is this?
I'll play a forest. And I'm going to tap 6, losing 3 life from the Hall of the Bandit Lord. And I'll play Dromoka with haste.
That's a Dromoka with haste.
Yeah.
It sure is.
So priority around the table, because no one's going to be able to cast spells after this is out.
Yep. I have no responses.
Okay, me neither.
No response. Oh.
Yeah, I run very minimal counter spells in this deck, so.
Well, not even counters, just any spells.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I'm gonna move, so it resolves, I'm guessing.
Oh yes.
I'll move to combat,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna
Nissa.
swing 5 at Nissa.
Yeah.
Yep. She goes down to 1.
Down to 1.
I'll gain 5, and that is all I'm gonna do this turn.
All right. At end of turn, I'm gonna pay 4, and I'm gonna tap Blast Zone to put 2 more counters on Blast Zone. I'm gonna put this at 4.
Manifests are converted mana cost 0, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yep.
And
You
then
can flip up if it's a creature. for its mana
yes,
cost.
you can flip it if it's a creature. And it doesn't use the stack.
That's right. State based.
State based. I'm gonna draw for my turn. I'm gonna play an island. And I'm gonna pay 5 for Gor Muldrak. And then I'm going to move to my end step, and I think Chris is the only one that will make a
Delivered.
a sale.
Make a sound.
Making a sale.
Awesome. All right. I'll untap here and draw. Maybe I should just abuse Nissa while I've got her. That makes sense. Even know why I said I wonder. I totally should.
Should I take advantage of double mana? I don't know.
Nah.
Right. Yeah.
Who needs?
Sorry, that's my dog. He is very restless right now.
Oh,
I'm gonna tap 4, which gives me 8 mana. I'm gonna cast the Zendikar Resurgent,
Oh, Pependa Parts.
which.
why do you have good cards, Chris?
You know,
Chris puts
I wish
good
I could
cards
tell
in
you.
his
I
deck
usually
or
don't.
something.
Sometimes. So, all right. So I have 1 mana floating left. I just bring out. Sorry, Pluto. You gotta relax, dog.
He's upset that he's not a planet anymore.
Yeah.
No, I thought
Right.
Pluto was made a planet again,
Yeah.
though, I thought.
Is that true?
It's given the dwarf planet status.
Okay.
Still says planet.
It does still say planet.
It's not just a
Nice
cold
nice
rock.
runner-up.
I guess it
Nice
counts.
runner-up.
I mean,
Right.
participation trophy. Like, is that what that is?
Yes.
That's what it feels like. Yeah.
Basically. I'm gonna untap this forest here with Nissa. Then I guess we'll bring out Omnath. So this forest taps for 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This also taps for 3, so this goes up to 7. I'm gonna use 5 of that for Omnath.
Dan says he has yet to see this Amphinologist deck in action. You're getting to see it now.
Yep.
Coil had to blow
It's pretty
everything
sick.
out.
I like
there
it a
were a
lot.
lot of salamanders out. There
I
were.
And I didn't swing with my salamanders first because then my blasphemous act would cost more than 1 if people blocked.
Oh.
I wanted to do that.
I really want to
would've
keep my
I would have made a
Nissa.
deal with you. I would have let it come through.
It would literally just to do damage before I killed everything.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. If you want to take
Yeah, this
free
is fine.
damage, I mean, I guess.
I'm gonna pass over to Mike and I'm gonna run my dog out. So I'll be back.
All right.
Okie dokie.
Your Nissa might be gone when you come back.
Might be.
Call me.
Are they gonna block? Or are you just gonna shock it?
Sorry, what'd you call me?
I didn't call you anything.
Oh, okay. All right.
I said
I'll be back.
your Nissa might not be there when you get back, is what I said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. I respect that.
I'm gonna draw for my turn. I'm going to attempt to pay 6 to mutate Illuna onto my manifest creature.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am scared.
All right, let's see what freebies we're getting.
What freebie big spell is Coil getting this turn?
I can put it in my hand. Doesn't have to go on the battlefield.
Oh,
I've
that
never
is
done
true. That is true.
An Orin Frostfang.
That's a great card.
So I'm exiling Polymorph and Molten Birth. Because I have to. I am going to move to combat. I will declare Illuna as an attacker at Nissa, since Max, you did the work last turn. I'll do the work this turn.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
So
that's fair. I'm gonna
6 Flying Trample.
Flying Trample. Okay, I'm gonna tap this for 3. And I think it's worth tapping this for another 3. To have 8 floating mana in my pool, which means Omnath is a 9/9, and then I'll just let Nissa die.
Yep. So Orin Frostfang would allow me to draw a card if I did damage to a player, but Planeswalkers don't count because magic
Rules.
and
Rules
I'm gonna
and
play
such.
this Breeding Pool tapped as my land for turn in my second main phase and pass the turn.
Awesome. I'll untap Sylvan Library.
So there's that Omnath is a 9/9 right now. That's a big Omnath.
Yeah, Omnath is a 9/9.
We're gonna keep an
I
extra
love that.
card. I'm gonna play a Core Haven for my land for turn.
Core Haven.
1 white and tap it to prevent all combat damage that will be dealt by target attacking creature this turn.
Ooh, is that one of the
Good.
OG expeditions too?
It is.
Yes. Fancy. Is that a legendary land?
Yes.
I should get that fancy one for my Neombi deck. Shinies. They're so nice.
They really are. I loved the expeditions. Those were so pretty.
I can't tell which one I like both. I actually like the old ones and the new ones.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like the lands that we got in the new lands we got in the new ones, like Prismatic Vista and the Battle Bond lands.
Thank you for the
Yeah.
cheers, Dan.
Oh, for sure.
I think I screwed up this play order. So I'm really good at professional. That's what we're saying tonight, right? Professional.
Yes, it's Commander with Professionals is what our stream is called. Yes.
That's right. We're all professionals here.
I didn't expect to be responsible for the word of the week. But, yeah.
I'm going to move to combat. And I'm going to swing at Andy for 5 in the air.
All right. I have no blocks, and I will take 5 Dromoka damage.
Dromoka.
Well, I plays real good with that Sylvan
Doc.
Library.
And then I think I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 for a Gisela the Broken Blade. Oh, and that gets a counter.
Do you run Bruna in there?
I do not.
Okay.
7 mana is a
Aw.
little too much.
Fair.
Pass
But
the
then you get
turn.
to meld.
That's never gonna happen.
Not with that attitude.
It happened.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I'm
with
Happened
that.
once.
I'm gonna put another counter on Blasphemous to put it at 5. Untap. And I will draw for my turn. I'm gonna play a Yavimaya Coast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to play a Mistform Mutant. So I can choose a creature other than a creature type other than Legend or Wall, and target creature becomes that type until end of turn. So I can turn things into salamanders. And then after that, I'm going to go to my end step. And I think Coil and I have the least amount of creatures with 2.
Yep. 2.
Or Max has
well.
2. All right, all 3 of us will make a salamander.
Got myself some salamander. How much does it cost to blow up your blast zone?
It costs 3.
Perfect.
That's not a problem, right?
No problem. No problem.
Right. I mean, no one has anything with CMC 5 on the field, right?
You don't.
The Orin Frostfang is at 5.
I don't.
Yes, Orin Frostfang and Illuna are both 5.
I won't do it if you don't swing at
yeah.
me. Seriously, I won't do it. I don't want to blow them
Pretty
up.
good trade.
I want you to draw cards and things, and knock
don't know
out
if I have-
Chris and Max.
I mean, that sounds great to
I
me.
That sounds
feel targeted.
It sounds really good to me too.
Bounty hunter, I have become.
This is the way.
It's been a long time since Coil and I have like collaborated in a game. Not that we're teaming up or anything, but we usually are at each other's throats.
We did in
Right.
What's the game? The video game with the imposters. Why can't I remember it right
Among Us. Oh,
Among Us?
Yeah.
we
teamed up in
crushed it.
Among Us. Oh my god, it was
That was
ridiculous.
one of my best rounds I've ever played of Among Us.
That is a cultivate.
It is a cultivate.
All
So I'm
right.
gonna cast this cultivate. I'm gonna get 2 forests. 1 on the battlefield tapped, and then 1 into my hand. That's 1.
Plaid says from the hit TV show Better Call Saul, but it's Sal, as in Sal.
That's exactly right. And then I'm gonna play that forest. And is there anything that I need to do?
Play Farseek in
I
that.
mean, I'd
deck?
rather, as a flex, I thought about putting it in.
The promo one, to be specific.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Spend X amount of money to not get a forest out of your deck. Just shuffle.
I mean, it's a huge flex to say you always have a dead card in your deck, though.
That's true.
That's true.
It's really a 98 card deck.
Yeah. I had thought about it that way. And then I'm just gonna. Do I hit somebody for 5? You guys can just block. Omnath doesn't have tramples, so.
I mean, if you swing at Coil, you draw a card.
True.
Ooh, I do draw a card, but then I have to shuffle before I draw, so I'm just gonna pass. And shuffle. And leave a bunch of mana open for no reason.
Yeah, no worries.
There's no ram throughs in this deck.
0.
Well, right.
Draw.
There's between 0 and 1, I guess.
Somewhere around there. Okay, I'm going to play a forest as my land for turn. And then I think I do that. Tap 3 and casts Casual Heuristic Study.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
I am then going to move to combat. Where do I want to go with this? I feel like if I don't attack Max, he's not going to come after me, even though I'm making no deals whatsoever. So
I will spend the 3 life to activate Corehaven if I have to. I'm throwing that out there for everybody. Life is a resource, and I am here to use it.
I'm gonna swing Illuna at man. Andy didn't want me to swing at him.
That's true.
Okay,
It
we'll
does
leave
put Andy in a
Illuna.
weird spot. If you,
We'll leave Illuna.
I mean,
untapped.
you can call Andy's bluff. You can do it.
I don't think it's a bluff. I mean, he has it on board.
Right.
I'm gonna swing my Salamander Warrior at Chris
At Andy.
because of at Chris. Because of Orin Frostfang, it does have Death Touch while it's attacking.
Yeah, I could block with my Salamander.
It's about to be
Yeah,
a
Sal, you
salamander fight.
Sally's
did your job. Yeah. Your son will avenge you, maybe.
And then I'm just gonna pass the turn after that.
End of your turn, we're gonna draw off the Tome of Legends.
How many cards do you have in hand, Coil?
I have
Untap.
4 cards in my hand.
Sylvan Library stuff.
Sylvan Library Thangs.
Um,
There's a green snow fight card that isn't rammed through. Ah.
yep.
Ooh.
Is it new? Is it from the new set? Or is it real old?
We're gonna keep an extra one, so I'll go down 4.
It might be real old, but it's either one of those two because I don't remember it from Modern Horizons. So,
I will play a Sungrass Prairie for my land for turn.
Max was like, last time I only had so many lands. This time I have all the lands.
I have all the lands, but not enough lands. I need like 2 more, and I think I'm okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna do this, I think. I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna swing Dromoka at Chris. And
Okay.
Gisela at Andy.
no blocks for me. Although Andy gets priority first, I guess.
I do. I am going to turn Gisela into a salamander.
That's cute.
I agree.
Choose creature type other than legendary. It still has flying.
But I have protection from salamander, so I won't take anything.
Yeah, you won't deal any damage.
Oh, boo! It says you. I
Yeah.
just thought it said permanent. Oh, that's fine. It happens. I'm a professional, I guess. That's what we're gonna chalk that up to. I'll gain my 5.
Wait, chat says it's from Kaldheim called Not Ram Through.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Great name
probably
for a
what
card.
the Scryfall translation was on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, I could have rule zeroed a Kaldheim fight card
Sure.
because I don't know the name of it. I definitely didn't. But
No snowball fight. There you go.
I'm gonna play an
Roll
Angel
0.
of Jubilation. It's a 3/3 flyer. Other non-black creatures I control get +1/+1, and players can't pay life or sacrifice creatures to cast spells or activate abilities.
that's symmetrical, right? So you can't either.
It's not. This is a triggered ability.
Yeah, but it's a
Oh.
global effect though for you too.
Yeah, it hits
Yeah.
me too as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Ristic Study, would you like to pay 1 extra?
You may draw the card.
Ooh. I'm getting to
I just feel like
draw.
when one person doesn't pay, everybody stops paying.
I
I'm
really
gonna
like that
move
rule
to
sitting where I am right now.
discard.
It just, I don't know. It's not necessarily a rule. It's just a pattern that I see. But
Sure.
I'm gonna discard a Court of Grace.
All right. I will
Pass.
untap. Draw for turn.
Yeah, Dan, I know you don't like this angel. It's coming out pretty soon. Don't worry.
Well, what to do here? I don't know if Coil runs counter spells, and that's what's stressing me out right now.
I run at least one. I run at least counter spell. I don't remember if I run more than counter spell.
Right.
You gonna? I mean, unless you're trying to win the game, I probably wouldn't try to interrupt it right now.
No, I'm not trying to win the game. I don't.
And
I
if
actually
I have
don't
a
have a combo in this deck. At least I don't know what it is, if there is one.
Uh-oh.
No.
That's fair.
There's nothing. There's nothing happening here. That's like
It's happening.
It's happening. I am going to pay 3. 1, 2, 3. Wait. How many cards are in everyone's hand?
Oh.
Enough.
5.
And 7?
Max just discarded down to hand size. So.
Yeah.
That's true.
Enough.
I would like to cast a Windfall.
Is that discard and draw that many?
Yeah, each player discards their hand and draws cards equal to the greatest number discarded.
I don't.
Heuristic
like
study
this.
trigger.
I'm not paying it.
I'm not.
I have a response. Of nothing.
Actually,
What
so
a-
I get priority first. So let me
Yeah.
do something.
Anyone want to do
well-
anything with priority with the heuristic study trigger on the stack, or should I put this card back?
You can. No. I think you can draw.
Cool.
Thing is like this is mostly just like, well, okay, all right. To be fair, Max, you did hit me, so I don't feel too bad about this.
Great.
I'm gonna tap this. Add 4. I need another 2. Yeah. And I'm gonna cast Ram Through here.
It's Ram.
I'm gonna have. So my 10/10 Omnath is gonna deal 10 damage to Dromoka.
Pass priority.
I'm gonna respond to that,
Okay.
and I'm gonna unravel the Aether your Zendikar's Resurgent shuffled into your library.
Ooh.
There's heuristic study triggers on both of these spells, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay for mine. But let me tap all of the things first.
Sure.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna go up to 19 mana. I will pay for my heuristic study trigger.
Cool.
You can draw a card.
no
off of
response.
mine.
Cool. Thanks.
No response after that.
Cool. Then Ram.
So okay, Ram Through results.
Okay.
There's no excess damage. Omnath does not have trample. I will shuffle this into my library shortly. Mike, how many cards do you have in hand now?
I have 7. Could have been 8.
Okay, could have been 8. Could have been 8.
I have
That's my
6,
fault.
so see, this works out fine.
I
still
mean, I
draw
could
7.
make it 8.
Yeah.
Do we want to make it 8?
I think this is fine. Let me shuffle it real quick. So yeah, no more responses from me. So I think we're okay.
Yeah, I think it can resolve.
Unless you want to
now.
hold,
Windfall.
unless you want to
I'm
hold
gonna-
priority and
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to let this happen. Although I like all 4 cards in my hand, so
I love my hand.
I'm
Amy.
going
Oh,
to
I like
discard a
all of them.
Pongify, Leadership Vacuum, Sudden Substitution, and an Avenger of Zendikar.
woo. An Avenger of Zendikar better stay in the graveyard.
This time, yeah, it's in the graveyard this time.
Settle the Wreckage,
I-
Black Blade Reforged, Archon of Coronation,
Oh, wow.
Duelist Heritage, Great Henge, and Hunter's Prowess. I'll be in the corner crying. Don't worry.
I've got an Island, a Fungal Rebirth, a Shamanic Revelation, a Forest, an Eldrazi Conscription, a Beacon of Creation, and a Craterhoof Behemoth.
Oh, I'm okay with that.
I just drew that Craterhoof too.
Okay.
Ugh. You got an Eternal Witness, a Song of the Dryads, and a Bane of Progress from me.
All right. I draw 7.
Draw 7.
4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I would like to play. So now I can keep doing things because it's on my turn. I'm going to play a Forest. that previous hand was way better than what I have right now. way better. I am going to move to combat.
Puppy.
It's Pluto.
Ooh.
This is Pluto.
I'm going to swing my. How big's Illuna?
A 6/6.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to swing the salamander at you just so I can draw a card.
Yeah, I'll block with Orin Frostfang, and that is a 2/6.
You got it. All right, salamander down. Draw.
Salamander doesn't die. It's got 3 toughness. No death touch. Only death touch on attack.
Oh, only. Okay, so I can draw a card though. Okay, so I'm going to draw my
Yep.
card. And then I'm going to.
Doggo.
I will play, because I have it, and I have the mana, I guess. I'll play a Carpet of Flowers.
Ristic Study trigger.
You got it.
Cool. Draw.
And then I'm going to play... I'm going to tap Forbidden Orchard, and I'm going to give Coil a creature token, a spirit, and this island.
This is a colorless ground.
It's a
spirit,
colorless
right?
ground spirit. Doesn't have flying. It's the ground spirits here. And I'm going to Rampant Growth, and I'm not going to pay the. I'm not going to pay the trigger. No, I'm not. And then I'm going to get a land onto the battlefield tapped. I'm going to put this island onto the battlefield tapped. And then I'm going to move to combat. Nope, I already did that. I'm going to move my end step. And then I think it's just Chris that makes a salamander.
All right.
Yeah.
Sal Jr.'s back.
Junior's back, and he's angry. All right.
Good thing I got this rock here to block with.
Yeah.
Chat's talking about being able to travel in person. Oh, I cannot wait.
Ugh.
I am so
Someday.
ready to play with friends again one day.
2023.
Someday.
It'll happen eventually.
Chill. Let's see.
With my
here.
current
Hold
job, I
on.
would be like last on the list to get a vaccination because I work in insurance. So I don't expect to go anywhere anytime soon.
That's fair. I'm gonna pay 3 for this mana and cast a Core Surf Crucifix. Let's me play with the top card of my library revealed. I play top card of my library if it's a land.
Do you
Whenever a
pay-
land enters the battlefield under my control, I
you pay
will
one
pay the
extra?
one.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I hope he does.
Chris has got that mana ready to go.
It makes Omnath weaker. Though.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to.
you're yeah, I know. It's a bit of a trade-off for sure.
Did you draw a rock? Is that spirit just a rock?
I tried drawing a rock. This is my best rendition of a rock because that's how I feel like that's what a ground spirit is to me.
It looks
It's
like
just
a
rock.
clam, like
Just a
underwater
rock.
from like SpongeBob or something.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
the rock they rode to get the pizza.
As a boulder. Is it a boulder? No, it wasn't just a boulder. It was a rock. You're right.
It's
You're
a
right.
rock.
I'm gonna use 1 floating mana to cast the Soul Ring.
Are you gonna use another floating mana to pay for Mystic Study?
You know, I'm thinking about it because I think it makes a lot of sense. I will.
It does. It does.
And then let's
That's funny.
tap the Soul Ring and use 1 floating mana, and then one for the Ristic Study. I'm gonna cast this Kodana's Reach.
Man,
I'll get a Forest Stone on the battlefield and one in my hand.
Sorry, Andy.
And
I said I want all the cards like you.
It's pretty nice.
I want all the lands like Chris.
Yeah,
That's what I want.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
also
fair.
want that.
Plus 10 extra mana. Like, that's just cheating. That's why green is the best color in Magic.
That's
We're
true.
all we are
So-
all playing green tonight.
I
We
was about
are.
to say.
We are.
Okay.
There's no
one
black
tax, one in my
on
hand.
this stream.
No,
There's
we'll get
no-
it next game.
Next game, someone's gonna play.
Next game.
Game 2, I'm playing Mardu. So
Game 2's Mario. Oh, that's true. You are playing Mario.
Ooh.
I'm playing blue.
I've got Golgari. Oh, are you playing
All
Sai?
I'm playing Sai.
Yes.
I will use 2 mana, 1 for a heuristic study, to play this veteran explorer.
Ooh, someone kill it quick.
quick, die.
Quick, get rid of that veteran explorer.
I'm gonna flashback this.
Then I will use 5 mana and another 1 for this Mind's Eye.
Ooh.
And then, I can't actually attack Mike.
There's a heuristic
so
study
I'm just
trigger.
gonna bide my time.
Oh, he said
I used 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
6
Yep.
for it.
six
Okay.
6 mana Mind's Eye. Yep.
Okay. We just
Now,
put-
now I won't be paying 1 for you to not draw. I'll pay 1 for me to draw. I think is the plan. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna pass the turn while I try to shuffle and navigate my board state around this dog.
All right. So I'll hold priority at the end of your turn first, in case anyone else wants to do
Okay.
anything. I'm gonna tap 5 to cycle my Shark Typhoon for X equals 3.
All right.
Mm.
Ooh,
What is
flying
this
sharks.
standard?
Oh,
No response. Do you want to do that? Well, I guess yeah. If you're just gonna do that now, I will pay 1 from the Mind's Eye to draw a card when I'm done shuffling.
Yeah, that's a thing. Because I always forget that I get to draw a card.
That was like
From
the most
Psycho.
difficult way I've seen someone draw a shark. It was very good, but I did not
Oh,
see where
it's
it was
not.
going.
No, this is not good.
It looks like a
goldfish
goldfish with a hump, with a fin.
Oh well, then it's exactly what I was
It's
going.
Nemo's good side.
So
I
because
touched the
of
butt.
Courser Perfect, you all get to see that I'm drawing a forest,
Oh,
and you get to
alright.
see that the top card of my library is a Worldly Tutor.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's nice art. All right, I'm gonna untap.
Remember when Chris said he had a Commander Collection green sitting around?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think we've seen most of the cards from it.
All right, when you draw, I'm going to pay 1 to draw this Worldly Tutor.
You got it.
On top is a
play-
Wilderness Rack.
Ooh, nice.
I'm gonna play a forest as
This is-
my.
Getting to become standard. You got Shark Typhoon, Wilderness Rex,
Nissa, who
Flashback.
shakes the world.
Yep.
Oh, I guess that rotated out, didn't it?
Yeah, and so did Wilderness Rex, but Flashback.
Feels like it
standard.
was just a few weeks ago.
Right.
It
Yeah.
was in 2020.
It was. Coil, the number of
Fine.
non-matching full art lands you have.
Oh,
Is
yeah, but there's like,
only gonna give me
there-
so many nightmares.
but they're so fancy.
They are
The ones-
fancy.
The ones that aren't the unlands are all foil. So
Nice.
Well, I'm
Ah,
proud. I could.
That's how you make up for it?
shedding a tear.
right. All right, I'm gonna tap 6, and I'm going to attempt to resolve a. Did I play a land already? I did. Brutaclad, Elcor Engineer.
Ooh.
Gonna make a
Oh,
bunch
yeah.
of rocks.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna make them rocks.
You're gonna make them sharks.
And then they can
Probably
roll.
gonna make them
man.
all. I'm gonna probably make them all 3/3 flying sharks.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
I'm going
That's fair.
to move to combat.
Yes.
Brutaclad will trigger to make a 2/1 mirror, and then I will choose to have all of my token creatures be 3/3 flying sharks. So I'll have 3 of them, and my tokens have haste.
They do.
So then I will declare attackers. How big is your Angel of Jubilation, Max?
It's a 3/3.
Okay. Then I'm going to swing 1 shark at each of my opponents. And my
Okay.
sharks will get Death Touch because of Orin Frostfang.
I'm going to draw my Tome of Legends, and I declare no blocks.
I'm going to turn one of them into a salamander, the one that's coming at me.
Sure.
I also declare no blocks, so I will take 3.
Yep. So, so Chris and Max will take 3, and I will draw 2 cards from my Orin Frostfang triggers.
Do they have to? Oh, they have to deal damage for Orin
They
Frost?
do. They have to
Oh, gotcha.
deal damage to a player.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then I am going to actually go to my discard, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go to my discard. Save. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to discard Hordling Outburst, Sandworm Convergence, and a Mountain.
Cool. Don't want to know what you kept then. Okay.
I don't want to cast. I don't want to cast Sandworm Convergence.
I'm going to untap. Do Sylvan Library things.
Sylvan Library things.
So when you draw those 3 cards, I will pay 3
I drew
for
2.
the Mind's Eye triggers.
Oh, you mean yeah. Sorry, Sylvan Library.
Yeah. Yeah, for
I'm
the
gonna
Sylvan
keep
Library. So
1.
you'll see.
Extra.
But you still draw 3, right? So
Yeah,
get
I
to
still
do-
draw all 3. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks to Courser, you get to see an Altar of Dementia, a Forest, and a Wilderness Wreck, and then on top of my library is a Vigor,
Oh,
which is pretty threatening. Now that I'm looking at my board state.
I agree.
I'm gonna play a forest. Then I'm gonna pay 2. I'll pay for the Ristic Study. I'm gonna play a Brave the Sands. Creatures I control have vigilance, and they can block an additional creature.
That's pretty good.
That's neat. I forget. I always forget about this card. I really like this card too.
Oh, Mind's Eye?
No, Brave the Sands.
Oh, okay.
I think it's, I think it's super neat. You don't see too many like extra block effects.
Right.
Mhm.
Not outside of draft. In draft, it's amazing.
Yeah. The door in the Siege
Right.
Tower deck really likes that.
That's true.
I'm gonna tap 5. You can draw a card this time, Coil. For a privileged position.
Oh, I will definitely draw a card for that.
Is that other enchantments you control, or is that permanents?
Other permanents I control have hexproof.
Nice.
Oof.
I did ask.
And I'm gonna move to
had
combat.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Well, hold on. With privileged position on the stack, Andy, we can make a deal if that's a problem.
I don't know what's worse though.
Okay. No,
I
that's
don't
fair.
I don't
Wait.
know.
What's worse than what? Because if it's like don't cast
Yeah.
Vigor, I don't have to cast Vigor. Like
Oh no.
if that's the conversation we're about to have.
No. I just don't know. I don't know who's the biggest threat right now, I'll be honest. With my threat assessment, I'm stressed because you just drew so many cards off my side.
I did just, but you know what they all are.
I do know
And
what
I'm
they
happy
all
to keep them
are.
revealed.
Hey, I feel like I'm okay. I'm sitting over here doing Simic things with salamanders, okay?
It's true.
Yeah,
You're good.
I have no responses.
I'm going to move to combat. And I'm going to swing the 2 angels at... You have anything with reach over there, Chris?
I sure don't. Flyers are an intentional weakness.
So I'll swing 3 at Chris, 5 at Andy.
If you swing them both at Andy, Andy can't make them both into salamanders.
Andy can't make either of them into salamanders. They have
Oh, they have hexproof. Oh, duh.
Now, if you swing a
You're right.
coil, we both draw a card.
Yeah, but Coil has a big 6/6 flying blocker that I really can't deal
Oh,
with right
shoot,
now.
you're right. Illuna's out.
It's true.
All right, I take 5.
Sorry. Otherwise, yes, I would be
No,
attacking
that makes
Andy.
sense.
Oh. I take my 3.
4, 5, 6, and that's 7 in my hand, so I'll pass the turn.
All right. I will untap and draw for turn. Coil, how many islands do you have?
4?
2, 3.
3. Okay, so I get 3 mana of any one color during my main phase.
Red.
Mm-hmm.
Of sure, red mana. I'm gonna play a Talisman of Curiosity and pay the 1 with the last mana. And then I'm going to play a Forest. I am going to... Well, I want to remove 2 counters from Blast Zone. Can anybody do that?
No. Don't think that's how that works, right? 'Cause
3? No, yeah.
I am going... Let's see.
Blast Zone would get rid of Privileged Position.
Privileged Position's 5?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to sack this to Blast Zone.
All right. Goodbye, Mind's Eye.
I'll respond by activating my... Oh, no, I can only do that during my turn.
Oh, I forgot to Mind's Eye on Andy's draw, but that's okay.
Activating your what?
My Sanctum of Eternity I can only activate on my turn to return a commander I control to my hand.
Oh, okay.
You get to see what was manifested. It was a forest.
It was a forest. I manifested a card of Chris's last night. It was also a forest.
Nice.
It was also a forest. Yep.
I am going to pay 5. Not that way, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do that's colorless. And 5 this way. I am going to play a Doubling Season.
Ooh.
No, you really should have played that first and then cracked the Blast Zone. Just saying.
I know, I probably messed up big
Right.
time there, but I am going to pay 1.
Okay.
And I am going to...
That way,
I'm going to tap the Forbidden Orchard to pay the 1, and I am going to give Max a creature.
it's a spirit,
I was
isn't
about
it?
to say,
It's
if you
a-
give... Yeah,
If I give it to Max, I'm the player with the least amount of creatures.
right. Yeah. No, that's true. It's a 1/1 colorless, not flying spirit.
What's Brutaclad's power and toughness?
4/4.
Sale Jr. Hi, Infinite Tokens. They're asking what happened to Sale Jr. What happened to
What
Sale?
happened to
Where'd
Sal?
Sal go?
What happened to Sal? Sal died a gruesome death.
13 damage.
Yeah.
I will. I'm gonna move to combat. What's Brutaclad's power? It's a 4/4, 5/5.
4/4.
It's a 4/4. I'm gonna swing this Salamander Warrior at Coil.
Go ahead and draw your card.
Good draw
I
the
will
card.
declare no blocks and go down to 28.
Perfect. And then, poor Sal, we did not know thee well. I am going to go
It's
to my
true.
end step. And I have the least amount of creatures. So I'm going to make 2 salamanders.
You sure are. In response to the trigger, I'm gonna tap 7, and just keep that in my mana pool for a little while.
That's the thing that you get to do.
Seems good.
Untap here. It's totally fair.
I see nothing wrong with the don't cast the Seedborn.
Yeah.
Muse.
Yeah, don't
Right.
cast the Seaborn Muse, please. I hope Coil has his 1 counter spell in his hand, because I don't.
Fair enough. So there's a ghost quarter on top. You can't tell.
Ooh, that's a good card.
So yeah, let's use that 7 and cast an Avenger of Zendikar.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I get 11 plants. Let me get the binder.
Jeez.
If only you had a doubling season out.
I know.
You
If
don't
only,
need
if only.
If
You
only
don't
you
need
had
to
your
say those
primal
things,
vigor
Andy.
out.
Oh,
Yeah.
gross.
Ooh,
No, I don't have a primal vigor.
I should run Primal
This is the only
Vigor for
token
this
I
deck.
think. All right, so we have
That'd be very fun.
11 of these.
Thank you so much for the subscription, Ruby Dragon 870. How are you doing tonight?
All right. I'm sorry. 11 plants. I will play this Ghost Quarter, thanks to the Courser. Put a 1/1 counter on all my plants, and gain a life from the Courser.
What's on
And
top
I
of your library
flipped
now?
a Prey Upon. It's a sorcery for a single green. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. And then I'm gonna. I'm gonna pay 1 for the Ristic Study because we didn't talk about it. But I'm gonna pay.
Totally forgot about that.
We
You
didn't
got it.
talk about this.
And then I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for this Wilderness Reclamation.
Hey, that's a good card.
And it's a pretty decent
That's
card.
kind of like Seedborn Muse.
Yeah.
Can I interest you in a counter spell?
Oh,
I'd rather you
it
didn't.
was there.
But I respect it.
We knew it was
in that case.
in Chris's hand at least.
Yeah, that's true. Pluto, you gotta relax, dog. 2, 4, 6.
Pluto is best dog.
Exactly 7. Yeah. I'm gonna tap this mountain. I'm gonna Worldly Tutor. Oh, this goes on top, so you guys get to see what it is. You get to see what it is
See what
anyway.
it is anyway. Yeah.
But maybe I don't Worldly Tutor. It's not like I'm an dog. Relax. He's mad I'm not paying attention to him.
He wants you to crack that ghost
Mhm.
cord. That's why he's crying.
I
Get rid of it
know.
now. Get rid of
I
it
don't-
now.
I don't blame him. I think I will just play this Vigor. I think it's pretty reasonable. So Vigor is a 6/6 trample. If damage will be dealt to another creature I control, prevent that damage. Put a 1/1 counter on that creature for each 1 damage prevented this way. And I should have attacked with this Veteran Explorer just in case anybody wanted to block first. But now the Veteran Explorer will never die.
Did you have?
Do I pay the
mana?
1?
Did you have it? Oh,
I have the Ghost
can't-
Quarter. Sorry, yeah.
I couldn't see it
The Ghost
behind your
Quarter. The
camera.
Ghost Quarter is hiding. Yeah. So I'm wondering if I should pay it, if I should let you draw. You did counter, so I will pay the 1.
Okay, that's fair. Didn't counter your
and
Avenger
then-
of Zendikar though.
That's true.
I know, but I don't know. Here's the thing: is that I kind of wanted the Wilderness Wreck or more.
Yeah, that's why I countered it.
Thanks for stopping by, Infinitokens. Have a
Yep,
nice night.
Fair enough. Thanks, Infinitokens. Have a good night.
Infinitokens.
And yeah, all right. My window is here, Mike. I'm gonna attack you for 4.
Sale
And
Junior getting in for
3
the beats.
with
He's
the
avenging his father. Or
yeah.
their father.
Sal Junior's getting in, and this 3/3 forest with vigilance is getting in.
You and Andy are gonna draw a card on attack trigger.
Yes.
Alrighty. The
I
spray
will-
upon, and you
I'll declare
Bahara.
I'll declare Brutaclad as a blocker on the 3/3.
okay.
So you'll get 4
Sweet.
plus
So I
one
get
plus one
to-
counters on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this up to 7.
And I'm gonna take 4 from the Salamander.
All right. And then I will.
It's pretty
pass the
safe to
turn.
say that Max is going to continue to get the salamander. He does not create creature tokens as quickly as we do.
I
Nope.
will
I'm just here to watch you all duke it out, and I'll sweep up what's left.
Absolutely. It sounds like a plan.
draw.
That's fair. I'm gonna run my dog out. I will be right back.
You got it.
I'm gonna play this Wooded Foothills as my land for turn.
You can't crack it, FYI.
Why?
My Angel of Jubilation's still out.
Oh, because I can't sacrifice anything.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a different land?
I do. Do
You
you mind
can't
if I take
pay.
it back?
Yeah, take
Go
it
for
back.
it. Go for it.
I'm play this forest.
Yeah, you can't pay the life. That's what stopped you
Right.
from cracking it.
Okay, I'm going to pay 1 blue and cast a brainstorm. Draw 3,
Storm with your brain.
and I'll put back 2.
Okay.
We are brainstorming.
Oh,
Not a new project.
are we
just
just up against?
coil
me?
alone.
Oh.
We should brainstorm.
Oh, actually brainstorm.
Yes.
Actually, brainstorming.
Let me pull out my whiteboard. We'll brainstorm.
We have infinite tokens. We can just do them on that.
Well-
Build a giant whiteboard when you put them all
You
together.
got to start with like the first bubble. The first bubble is just
Mhm.
magic. It just says commander.
I will put these 2 back.
Does everybody in chat have a new commander deck built for or brewed for Call Time? And Chris and Max, do you have any commanders from Call Time you're looking to build?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I actually still haven't taken a look at the full spoiler. It's been a busy week.
I hear you.
I don't
So,
have a
we'll see.
commander from Kaldheim, but Golgariel's got a lot of support, and I was previously working on an Abomination of Land War list.
Oh,
so
okay.
this is just the kick in the
Mm.
butt to finish the list.
I feel like that was a lot of discussion online too. Was I guess I was going to build this. Now there's a lot of more elves. I'm going to continue,
Yeah.
I guess, to do what I was already doing.
I started
So-
right after Commander Legends and paused when I saw the first preview. I'm like, I'll wait a couple more weeks.
Sure.
So Angel of Jubilation says you can't pay life or sacrifice creatures to cast
To
spells?
cast spells or activate abilities.
Okay.
Oh wait, was I
Cool.
able to blast zone?
Yes, because you don't pay life.
Yeah.
But you sacrifice
sacrifice.
blast zones? Does it sacrifice permanents or creatures?
Just creatures. It shuts off
Okay.
fetch
Okay,
lands
then
because you
you're
can't
good.
pay
Okay.
the life to activate the fetch.
Oh my goodness.
Chat says I heard everybody's excited to build
No.
around Turgrid, God of the Fright.
Can we give him like a
uh,
temporary ban or something? That the DP Kraus guy. Mob?
Dan's been on our
Just time him
stream.
out.
Dan's
Time
got
him out. There we go.
Dan's got all that mono black goodness over there. Ooh, Plaidclad is going to get the Foretell Precon and going to pick up the Elf one for Aaron. I think that
Aw.
Foretell Precon
Hmm.
seems really fun. And Foretell, from what I've seen yesterday during the early access streams and what I've seen people play today, Foretell seems really fun. It's like Morph,
Nice.
but into like the Exile Zone. Kind of. It uses a stack, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
super
going
intrigued by it.
I'm going to cast Indomitable Creativity for X equals 3. And I am going to target shoot. I'm going to target I don't know if I want to target all 3 of my sharks. I think I'm targeting 2 sharks and Vigor.
Ooh, that's real.
Okay.
Oh, hey,
Okay.
Andy.
So Vigor's trigger is going to go on the stack after I shuffle, or after we resolve the rest of this, right? So once we're done, I
yeah.
will shuffle Vigor.
Yep.
Vigor back in. Hey, Andy. How are you, buddy? All right. So we're revealing cards from the top of our library until an artifact creature card is revealed that way and exiles that card.
Yep.
What were your other 2 targets? I'm sorry.
2 of my sharks.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. So Harrow, Forest,
I
a
have it.
Fierce Empath.
I have a Tishana and a Progenitor Mimic. Because I stacked my deck with Brainstorm.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Progenitor Mimic and what?
Tishana, Voice of Thunder.
I don't like this.
Neither do I.
Okay.
I'm not a fan.
So I have 2 triggers here. First one is, so I have a Fierce Empath trigger, which when I enter the battlefield, I search my library for a creature card with CMC 6 or greater, reveal it in my hand, and then shuffle my library. I have the Vigor trigger. I'm gonna have the Vigor trigger resolve first. Then I will search with Fierce Empath.
It's gonna be Vigor.
It might be Vigor. I'm actually not sure. I think I have an idea of what I want to get, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure when I'm shuffling. I'm gonna shuffle in a second. Anyway.
Okay.
But it just goes into my hand and I can't cast it. So you may continue.
Yes. So I'm going to have Progenitor Mimic come onto the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield. And in my tokens-based deck, I'm
Gor
going to
Muldrak.
choose Avenger of Zendikar.
Pretty reasonable.
Oh.
It's a 5/5, right?
High octane.
Yes.
This game is now high octane.
Super high octane.
Eek.
2 choices here. I'm not sure which one.
Max, you're still guaranteed to get some
just-
salamanders.
I'm gonna get all the lizards.
Coil still
That
doesn't
is
have,
true.
oh, he does have flying with those 3/3 sharks. Oh, there's only 1 shark now.
Yep.
There's only
But-
1 shark now.
Brutaclad's still out though. That's the problem.
Oh, we haven't gone to combat yet. That's true. Just turn
Oh,
them
a lot
all,
of sharks.
Yeah.
all into Tishana and then state-based actions, sack them all. Keep a Tishana token.
Or the mirror that comes in from Brutaclad. Turn them on with that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is.
I'm gonna.
All
All right, with the Fierce Empath, I'm gonna get a Nyx Bloom Ancient and put it on my hand, and then I will shuffle my library.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nyx Bloom Ancient. Oi, Ugh.
Yep.
I am going to then. My Tishana will trigger. It doesn't see the plants, so I'll just draw 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just for creatures, right? Draw a card for each creature you control. Yeah, so I'll draw 4.
Cursor has me flip the top card of my library, and it is a Seedborn Muse. Should have gotten some different.
I don't
Okay.
feel very in this game right now compared to everybody on the right side of the screen.
I agree.
I would like to tap 2 to cast a Farseek.
You got it.
Okay.
Yep.
Just any. How about this? A Cinderglade. It'll enter, and my Avenger of Zendikar will trigger to put a +1/+1 counter on each plant I control. I will then move to combat.
Yeah.
I am going to trigger Brutaclad to make a 2/1 mirror, and then I will have all tokens become copies of my 3/3 shark.
Yes.
So I have 10 with +1/+1 counters on them, and 2 without +1/+1 counters on them.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to declare. We'll go. What is that? 4,
There's a lot of sharks.
4, 4, and 4 would be even. So I have 12 sharks. I'm going to send 4 sharks at each player. I'm going to send. So it's going to be a 3/3.
They're 4/4s, right?
There's 10 of them are 4/4s and 2 of them are 3/3s.
Okay. Okay.
So the 2 3/3s, I'm gonna have 1 go at Andy and 1 go at Chris. So Max, you're
Okay.
gonna have
Four
4 4/4s. Everyone else will have a 3/3 and 3 4/4s.
So I will take 15. I can't block in the air.
I will block and kill one of them with my 5/4 with first strike. And then I will take 8, but I'll gain 5, so I'll lose 3 total overall.
I'm going to turn 2 of the 4/4 sharks into salamanders and take 7.
Okay. Max, you blocked 2 of them, you said?
I blocked 1.
So then you had 11. Oh, yeah. And then the net life.
The
gain.
life, yeah.
Gotcha. And then that'll be the end of my turn, and I'll discard down to hand size.
Untap. Sylvan Library stuff.
I'm going to discard my 2 fetch lands.
That would make sense. That would make sense to do.
I will keep an extra card.
Coil, that was a good turn.
I liked it.
That Brutaclad, I
Brutaclad's
forgot
great.
it does the fangs.
Yeah.
I will play a Strip Mine. I will go.
I discarded
play
my
a Farseek.
Pondify so long ago.
I'll pay the 1.
Okay.
I'll go get my Savannah. Enters tapped. Oh, here, there's a Canopy Vista, even better.
Could you activate that switch effect in response to when Coil select his token to make everything a token?
Could I
A
ask?
salamander? No. It would have been a salamander shark because it doesn't turn it into a salamander token. It just turns it into a salamander creature type.
But then would
that creature type have changed all of them into salamanders?
All of them. Yeah, that's true.
All of them would be
Wow,
salamanders.
they would have been
True.
salamander
until
sharks.
end of turn.
Okay, wow. I did
Yeah.
not think about that, but that's pretty cool. That's really great.
I think they would have been salamanders. Yeah, you're right. Oof.
Andy in chat. Andy's playing salamanders again, praying for everyone else. Now this time I don't have the Avenger of Zendikar, and it truly is in my graveyard where it does belong. This game, I did not cast it. We've seen. Do you run Avenger of Zendikar, Max?
I do not, because it does not fly.
That's true.
Every creature in this deck flies,
Ah,
except these salamanders you're giving me.
They fly.
right.
Oh no,
They
they
don't.
don't fly. Duh.
We'll tap 2.
Last night there was a question if I could turn a player into a salamander, and there I am reading my cards going, wait, could I? No, you clearly cannot. You clearly cannot do that, not a rule.
I'm gonna Darksteel Mutation. You can draw foil. And I'm gonna Darksteel Mutation the Brutaclad.
Okay, so they're only sharks.
We do think that is the case. If there is a judge in our chat, we can confirm. But I do believe that if we have turned the creature token that Coil was going to select to have all his tokens turned into, if I turned it into a salamander, they would all become copies of that creature. And I believe it's a salamander. So I would have only had to pay once then, which would have been very smart.
And I would have swung none of them at you.
Correct. They would have all gone elsewhere. So if I ever have this situation happen again, and I
Next turn? Question mark.
but Brutaclad loses all ability. Oh, unless you get rid of that. That's possible.
That's true. That's
so
true.
Brutaclad's kind of
Yeah,
gone now. But
that
if
is
it
true.
happens again, months from now, I will probably again forget, but will try my best.
I forgot how to like respond to Cathar's Crusade triggers like 4 times in the same night. So I totally get it.
Uh-huh.
You respond before the creature actually enters the battlefield, chat. That's what you do. Don't let it trigger in the first
that
place.
open, I dang it.
That would have been very cool if I had thought about that. Oh, that's a nice Avenger of Zendikar.
Yeah.
Drawing.
It's lifelike.
Now, what if you drew the Avenger of
Very
Zendikar
much
foil that Chris has from the Eldrazi versus Zendikar dual decks? I have
wouldn't
that
get
dual deck.
You can
can't
draw
find
another
it.
card there.
I was about to
foil.
say
I play a Windborn
you know
Muse,
scoped that. Ooh.
and I pass turn.
All right. I'm going to untap.
Okay.
Yeah, I was very excited when I saw that version. I swear I have it. I just don't know where. Hey, Proxy. Who is winning? Right now, it feels like Coil, but I'm not 100% sure.
I would venture to say Coil.
I'm going to play War Room, the card that I added to this deck because I listened to CMDR Central and everyone on that show says I should be playing
It's a great card. I think Chris is going to kill me next turn.
If I could,
You can. You have
would,
plans.
but I will try.
Chat says it
I do
looks
have
like
plans.
Coil, but
You
don't
shall-
discount the sandbagging Max. Max, are you sandbagging some good cards?
I have 4 or 5 cards in hand, and they are not good. So no, I'm not.
Okay.
I am going to pay 3. And I am going to, one of those is going to be a Forbidden Orchard, a Yavimaya Coast, and a Talisman of Curiosity to activate my War Room, to lose 2 life and draw a card. And with this Forbidden Orchard, there are 1, 2, 3.
Do you pay the life or does it deal damage to you?
Oh, I have to pay. Oh, it says pay life. Wow, Max. Wow, I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done it.
Okay, it's fine. All is fine.
Just kill it. Just kill it first.
It's all
and then
fine.
activate your
Kill
war
what?
room.
Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't kill that. I can't kill
I
that.
can't either.
How many creatures do you have, Max? 4 or 5?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures total.
I also have 5.
And you have to pay 2 for everything that attacks me.
Oh, that's fine. I don't plan on attacking you. I'm going to pay 2, and I am going to Farseek myself, and I'm not paying.
Oh, draw.
And I am going to put a basic onto the battlefield. Tapped. It's going to be a forest. And then I am going to moved combat. And I am going to swing. Well, I guess. Coil, you have an insect and 2 other creatures.
I have an insect, a 9/9 Tishana, and a 5/5 Avenger of Zendikar.
Okay, I'm going to pay 4.
Or sorry, 10/10 Tishana.
I'm going to pay 4, and I'm going to turn the Avengers Zendikar and Tishana into salamanders.
Okay.
And I'm going to tap Forbidden Orchard. Max, I'm going to give you another ground spirit. I'm going to turn that insect into a salamander.
Cool.
And Coil, I'm going to swing at you for 12.
No blocks.
And I'm going to draw a card because of Curse of Verbosity. And then, I have to read a card. I have a card that this is the first time it's been in my hand.
Nice.
Oh yeah, did you carpet of flowers?
No, I didn't. So I'll just untap. You have how many islands? 3?
I have. I still only have 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 3.
I'll untap.
Can you do it on your second main phase? Do you get to choice with carpet of flowers?
I don't know. It just says during your main phase. I don't know if it. That's a good question. We can look it up.
I think it's your first one.
The beginning of each of your main phases. Well, that's what the Gatherer says. At the beginning of each of your main phases, if you haven't added mana with this ability, you may add this mana with this ability. Okay.
Gotcha.
So if you haven't.
If I haven't, which I have not. So that's fine.
So you do. All right. So cool. You get to choose.
So I will pay 1 blue, and I am going to play Amphin Mutineer. So when it enters the battlefield, exile 1 target non-salamander creature, and their controller creates a 4/3 blue salamander warrior creature token. I'm going to hit the...
This is a Rhystic Study trigger first.
I am not going to pay for that Rhystic Study trigger.
I will draw.
Are those... The sharks are no longer plants, so they will not get counters, correct?
That's correct. My Progenitor Mimic will make another Avenger of Zendikar on my upkeep.
Yeah, I'm going to hit the Progenitor Mimic then. And you get a 4/3 salamander.
So is it destroy?
It's exile.
Exile. Cool.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go to my end step. And Max, you and I both have 6 creatures, correct?
2, 4, 6. Yep.
So we are both going to make a salamander. I will make 2 salamanders.
Look at you being fancy.
Look at me trying to be fancy.
So fancy.
Alrighty. So we will draw the Seedborn Muse. And flip the top card of my library, which is a Stonehoof Chieftain.
Uh-oh.
Which
That might be
does
game.
things. Well, I can't draw it. So you're good for now.
So you say.
Yeah, no, like I legitimately can't draw it.
Oh, okay.
So I have to like I'm being honest. Mostly.
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 Mostly. I'm gonna play this forest, so I'm gonna gain a life. And I'm gonna put 1/1 counter on all these plants. Okay, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, I have a soul ring. So 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's Avenger, or let's Nyx Bloom Ancient.
Yes. Yeah.
Are you
And,
paying the one?
You know, I tell you what, if you don't counter it, I'll pay the 1, or I won't pay the 1.
I
Can't make
you're
that
gonna
deal.
you're gonna kill me though, right?
Oh yeah, probably. Do I have to kill you? You're the only other person that can get through to Andy.
We can work together.
We can talk.
You
This
got
is
it.
collusion. Shadow government.
I agree.
And I want in
I tell
on
you
it,
what.
dang it.
Nah, we're going. It's almost 10.
I'll tell you what, I
Shut,
won't- I
shut
won't-
the
I
game
won't
down.
pay.
You gotta shut the
I won't.
game.
I won't pay. I won't
All right.
pay.
I am at your mercy. So
Okay. All right. I appreciate that. So I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and use 5 of it for the Seedborn Muse.
Oh yes.
And
That's some mana.
6
no, you got it. And then it will. Card on top of my library is really good. Do I really want a Worldly Tutor for something else? I don't think
just
so.
worldly
I
tutor
think-
for it again.
Yeah, just put it back on top to shuffle my library. Tell you what, let's. Does anybody have anything with first strike? don't
I
think so.
do.
I do not.
You do.
I have a Gisela the Broken Blade. Has first
Okay.
strike and flying.
I think Max. Well, no, Max, you can
Yes.
just kill me next turn. So, how much damage do you have in the air right now?
2, 3, 7, and 10. Only 10.
Okay, so you can't kill me next turn. Okay, so tell you what, if I attack with this Veteran Explorer, pay the 2, will you block it so that I can put a bunch of counters on my plants?
I get lands with
If
that
I-
too, don't I?
You do.
Yeah, everybody does.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, that seems like a fair trade. I will send 6 plants at Andy, 7 plants at Andy, and 4 plants at Mike. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to combat, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna send the Veteran Explorer at Max as promised, and I'll pay the 2. So I add 3 and 2.
Okay, so there's 4 coming at me. I don't have any responses before blockers in case anyone else does.
Okay.
Norden.
I
Correct.
don't have responses before blockers. No.
Okay. So, sorry, that's 4 and 7. Okay. And so, Max, you're gonna block the Veteran Explorer.
Yeah, with Gisela.
Okay. So first strike
They-
damage resolves.
5.
Well,
I'll gain
I'm-
5.
I guess we do have to declare blocks before damage.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
Do
gonna have to
those
declare
lands
block
come in
before damage, yeah.
untapped?
They
the
do.
veteran explorer, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will
gonna
block.
take their-
I'm gonna block 5 of them.
Okay. So Andy's blocking 5. And Mike, you're gonna block
3.
3. Okay. So that means we have 2 and 1. Getting 3. Okay. Cool. So veteran explorer is going to die. We're all going to go get 2 basics.
Okay.
Put them onto the battlefield untapped. It's going to feel really bad if I don't have any basics left. 1, 2,
Grab 2
and then shuffle our
islands.
libraries. And I will put 2 extra 1/1 counters on these plants. So Andy, unless you activate to make these salamanders, you'll take 8, and then Mike, you'll just take 4.
I am going to be taking 8, but I am going to turn. Well, actually, I don't know if I take 8. I'm going to turn. I can turn 1, 2, 3. I can turn 3 of them. So the one that Gor Muldrak is blocking is going to turn into a salamander. One that Misform Mutant is blocking will be a salamander. This way. And then one that is blocking a. So Gor Muldrak, Misform Mutant, and then one of the salamander warriors. So then these 2 are a 3/3 and a 4/3, and then I'm going to take the rest. The other 2.
Okay. All right, and the plants are 4/5s.
Okay. So these 2 are going to die.
So they all live.
And then I'll take
Yep.
8.
And I had
Okay,
one
and then Mike?
salamander. I had one salamander die. My Tishana actually will kill one of your plants. My Tishana is like a 12/12.
All right,
And then
1 plant down.
My insect is indestructible.
Oh, you draw a card and I draw a card.
That's true. You both draw a card.
We do draw cards. Okay. Card on top of my library is a forest, so I'll draw that. And card on top of my library is currently a Thunderfoot Baloth, which is very big.
It is
Okay,
a big boy.
So basically, I don't make it to my next turn, so it's been a good game.
I also don't believe I make it to my next turn. I do think, Max, you have a chance to get in for that 8.
Yeah.
Because I can swing through, so
Okay.
Coil has to take me out.
Do I? Do
Coil might have enough
anything? I
damage
can't.
to
Like
just
even if
take
I
us
get rid
all
of one
out,
of the
I wonder.
sharks, it doesn't matter.
How much power do you have on the board right now, Coil, with Tishana and the Sharks? Sounds like a band. Tishana and the Sharks.
Tishana and the Sharks.
Coming to Disney Channel in spring of 2021.
So I gain 2 life off of the courser, those 2 lands from Veteran Explorer.
If you steal that from us, Disney, we all get partial credit.
True.
I have a total of 55 power.
85.
Okay.
55? Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of power.
Not enough to kill all 3
and
of
it's
us,
all in
though.
the air.
Tishana's
kill 2
not
of
in
us.
the air. Tishana is not in the air.
And that's true. Mike, I can leave Tishana alone.
Don't leave Tishana.
Oh, you could kill Tishana.
Take Tishana down.
Okay, that's kind of what I figured. Yeah.
I already
figured you'd let me.
I already made a mistake with her.
You
She
did?
gives me no maximum hand size, and I definitely discarded down
Oh,
hand size.
Oh
well,
no!
Now we know.
Yeah, you did.
But it was the fetch lands that I can't use anyway, so it's not a big deal.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's technically not true. I have a retrace card, so it could actually be.
Ooh, yeah. You could have. I'm gonna tap all my mana here,
Okay.
except for the Ghost Quarter, and I'm gonna cast Prey Upon, using one of that mana, and you can draw a card.
Sweet.
I'm gonna have Omnath deal 20 damage to Tishana.
It's a
Dang, it's only a
quite
14.
bit of a
14.
love tap right there. Jeez.
Yeah.
That's 6 extra damage. All right. I don't have
Yeah.
anything.
Okay. It doesn't have trample, so you don't take anything from the Oh yeah, no, you're good. Yeah. I
That's
was
only if
thinking
it's rammed through,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And ram throughs, yeah, only if it's trample as well.
Shouldn't you have a lot more mana because everything counts for 3?
everything counted for 3 after I cast the Nixlu Mansion this turn.
Oh, okay. That's still this
So,
turn.
I-
That's where I'm.
That's still this
We're
turn.
good.
It's still that turn.
I'm
And then I will
trying to write the pilot of Tashana and the Sharks right now in my head. I apologize.
right. I will pass the turn to Mike, and I will untap with untap all permanents I control when Mike untaps.
Tap. I am going to go to my upkeep. Anything? Okay, I'm gonna draw.
Oh, Chris, I hope you have a fog.
The
The
I
command,
thought
the free
about putting
spell
like root
fog.
snare and stuff in,
Just no constant
but
mists.
I
Don't be that.
despise fogs.
But you didn't kill me this last turn, so I should be nice to you.
I didn't kill you, but the thing is that if I untap, I probably win. Because I can pay through Max, and I can send enough attackers over to Andy. No, actually, maybe I can't because I only have the 10 plants. So maybe I don't win, but I get pretty close.
Okay.
So if you kill me, I understand. No hard feelings. But I will remember.
You will, because there might be a game 2 after this that we have to play. I'm gonna move to combat. I'm actually just gonna swing all these guys at Andy.
Wow.
I have no responses. I'm surprised you did not split any of them.
I have a second main phase, Andy.
Okay.
Ooh.
Extra combat stuff.
And
Here we go.
possibly a second combat step. Let's go.
Ooh.
I am going to tap 3. I'm gonna cast a Harvest Season.
Oh no.
I'm gonna get like 11 basics out of my deck if that still is a thing.
Yeah. Put them onto the battlefield taps.
Oh, I was just talking to Ginger Joe about that card today.
What a neat card.
I want to know what happens in the second main phase now.
Okay, I only got 6.
Extra turn spell. Extra turn spell.
No, yeah.
That could. I don't.
Nexus of Fate. Let's just start looping it.
Nexus of Fade.
That
That'll do it.
That would, I guess, do it. If that's. I didn't know. I didn't know Coil ran that.
I do not.
Oh, okay.
4, 5, 6.
No extra turn cards.
Extra combat though. Yeah. Extra.
No extra combats either.
I am so confused.
I'm gonna
You know,
do
like-
for a mass polymorph. I'm gonna exile all creatures I control and then reveal cards from the top of my library until I reveal that many creature cards, and put all creature cards revealed this way onto the battlefield. Then shuffle the rest of the revealed cards into my library.
Sick.
Oh,
Love it.
I'm not sacrificing them. I'm exiling them.
yes, you
Do
are.
you run
totally legit.
terror like of the Twin Peaks?
That gets around it. All right, while you resolve that, I'm going to run my dog out. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sure. So I get up to 12 creatures. I don't think I even play 12 creatures in the deck.
What is coming out on the board?
Perforos and Avenger of Zendikar.
Oh. Wow.
Endray's Forerunners.
And they all enter at the same time.
Michaeloth.
Oh no.
Avenger.
3.
Teamer Sabretooth.
Your own Avenger of Zendikar.
Worth the Raid Mother. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perforos 6.
Game?
I think that's it, right?
Should be.
Because
Pretty
I mean
close,
that's
yeah.
22 damage just off the lands he just got.
It's true.
Are the last 6 creatures in my deck.
Yeah,
That's game. The tokens from Avenger, I think, is what does it.
Tokens from Avenger, 2 tokens from Wart.
Yep.
So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
So it's 40 damage
22.
alone.
Yep.
Nice.
24,
Yeah.
27. Yeah,
Nice
it's
job.
54 damage with Perforos.
Oh my
Dang,
gosh.
good game.
Nice.
Good
Nice
game.
That was
job,
awesome.
Coil.
That's what happens when you actually
Yeah.
know what's in your deck. This is like the first time I played the deck where it's like, I know what's in here.
Yes.
That's like the best feeling when you get to that point with a new deck. Like
Yeah.
you don't have to really think about it that much.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a mass polymorph close game out like that before.
No.
It was real good.
Thank you. I love this deck.
Coil
Michael.
won, Moo.
Or Coil. Yeah.
Coil did win. I came in last. Coil, is
I
that the
didn't
first
have to
game you
kill
said
you.
you won this
This
year?
is the first game I won this year. And Andy, I didn't have to kill you first. I just felt like that's how I'm giving back to Chris by not killing him with everyone else. You know, I give him like one
Right.
step up on the podium.
That's so funny.
Because I didn't kill you. Yeah, that's fair. I appreciate that.
Oh, thanks.
All right, Chris, tell everybody, we're going to go take a break in just a minute, but Chris, tell everybody where they can find you and your content once more.
Yeah, every Wednesday and Sunday, you can find me over at twitch.tv/CNC Power Hour. We stream Commander and occasionally Arena, and this weekend I'll be streaming some Kingdom Hearts 3, is what it looks like.
Ooh.
All right.
So excited about that. But yeah, that's where you can find me. We have a YouTube channel whose URL I do not know yet because it's not our channel name. So
All right. Yeah, Andy in chat. We stream stuff. And Max, where can we find you and your content?
I'm one of the co-hosts of Commander Central, a podcast that hits all podcasting platforms every Monday morning. You can also follow me on Twitter at CMDRCentral_Max.
Wonderful. All right. We will be right back with some more Commander, so stay tuned.